Once there was a little girl called Masha. By the way, this is a Russian fairy tale.
What? I'll be judging that.
And she lived with her grandmother and grandfather on the edge of the forest. One day, Masha wanted to go with her friends to gather mushrooms and berries. Please, Grandma, please, Grandpa, let me go to the forest. You may go, said her grandparents, but mind that you keep close to the others and do not lose sight of them, or you might lose your way. So Masha,
Encore. Say
so Masha and her friends went to the forest and began to hunt for mushrooms and berries. And from bush to bush and from tree to tree went Masha. And before long, she had strayed far away from her friends. When at last she saw that she was all alone, she began to call out, "Hello, where are you?" But she saw that she had strayed far away, and her friends did not hear her, and they did not reply. So Masha walked on farther into the wildest and thickest part of the forest, and before her she saw a little hut. Now in that hut, she saw a little hut. She walked in and sat down on a bench by a window. And she thought, I wonder who lives in this hut? Why is no one here? Now in that hut there lived a bear. But he was out walking in the forest. And when he came in and he saw Masha, he was very pleased. "Aha," said he. "Now I shall never let you go. You must stay in my house as meek as a mouse. You must cook my dinner and breakfast too, and be my servant, good and true." Masha sorrowed and grieved for a time, but there was no help for it, so she stayed in the hut and kept house for the bear, sweeping and cooking. And one day, when the bear wanted to go out, he would go out for the day into the forest, but before leaving, he would say to Masha, "You must never go out without me. You must stay here in the hut, for if you leave, I will catch you, and I will eat you up." And he left into the forest. Well, Masha thought and thought what to do. There was nothing but the forest all around, and there was no one to ask which way to go. Well, at last, she had an idea. And that evening, when the bear came back, she said, "Oh, bear, bear, do let me go to my village for a day. I want to take something good to eat to my grandmother and grandfather." "Oh, no," said the bear. "That will not do at all. give me whatever it is you want them to have, and I will take it to them myself. Now that was just what Masha wanted. So she baked some pies, and she put them on a plate, and she got out a large basket. And she said to the bear, I will put these pies in the basket, and you can take them to my grandmother and grandfather. Very well, give me the basket. We'll go out on the porch first and see if it's raining. The bear goes out onto the porch. And when he's gone, Masha jumps into the basket, and she puts the plate of pies on her head. And when the bear returned, there sat the basket, all ready for him. So he put the basket on his back, and he took off for the forest. Clumpity clump went the bear amid the spruce trees. Clumpity clump went he amid the birch trees. Uphill and down dale went his long, winding trail. On and on he walked without a stop, till at last he was tired and fit to drop. If I don't rest my bones, I think I shall die, so I'll sit on a stump and eat a pie. But Masha called out from the basket, I see you, don't sit on that stump, and don't eat my pie, but take it to Grandma and Grandpa, say I. What sharp eyes that Masha has. Whoa, she sees everything. So he got up, and he started walking even faster. And he walked, and he walked, and he walked, till he last, he said, if I don't rest my bones, I think I shall die. So I'll sit on a stump and eat a pie. But Masha called out again from the basket, I see you, don't sit on that stump, and don't eat my pie, but take it to Grandma and Grandpa, say I. What a clever girl that Masha is. She is sitting high up in a tree, and she's far away, but she sees all I do, and she hears all I say. So he put the basket on his back, and he walked on even faster than before. And he came to the village and started banging away at the gate. Bang, bang, bang. I have brought you something nice from Masha. Well, at that moment, the village dogs had scented the bear, and they came rushing out at him from every yard, yelping and barking. And the bear was so frightened that he ran away as fast as he could back into the forest. Grandmother and grandfather came up to the basket, and grandmother said, "What's in the basket?" And grandfather looked in, and he was astonished. For who did he see but Masha? who was alive and well. And grandfather hugged and kissed Masha. And grandmother hugged and kissed Masha. And that's the story.